It's actually on?
Yeah.
It's actually rolling?
Yep.
Promise?
Swear to God.
What are we going to say when we're done this time?
Cut.
That's correct.
Oh.
But you're not going to say it
No.
now because we haven't started.
True.
All right, what do we say when we want to start?
It's not rolling.
No. Action.
Action.
That's right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another riveting episode of C.R.A.P. I'm Mike, and today everybody gets a trophy. Actually, we're going to change things up a little bit. Rather than creating another bidding frenzy on the what you call your eBay, we're just going to do a very, very simple buy it now. And you can see what's in front of me right now. It's C.R.A.P. I love it when the episodes of C.R.A.P. Are actually both metaphorical and literal. But as you can see, do I really need to explain what's happening? Of course I do. Otherwise, this would be a silent film. Some of you will recall mere months ago, a woman named Deb Cano, who I met mere years ago at the San Francisco Zoo, sent me some petrified polar bear crap and mounted it. It created a bit of a bidding frenzy. In fact, it actually wound up on Leno and drew some national press. So I checked in with my friend Deb to see if she had seen that, and she said, yeah, I saw that. And I said, what'd you think of it? She said, I think it was great. My modest little business has seen an appreciable bump. My words, not hers. The point is, I thought, you know what, this is a fun way to celebrate what Deb does, which is a little business called Scatuaries. You get it, Kristen?
I did.
It's funny stuff. And so we got to talking, and a few weeks ago, a friend of mine had a birthday, and long story short, Deb put together a little something for me. We were having this discussion about how everybody gets a trophy nowadays, right? A little trophy just for participating. So she sent me a present for my friend Eileen, and the present was one of these things that just simply says, you're number 2. I think it's genius. I think Deb Cano is going to sell 1 million of these, and if you want one for $25, you can go to her website. What's it called, Kristen? Canacopia?
Yes, I'll put the URL in the caption.
You are something else. A fantastic mix of efficiency and forethought. Anyhow, but that's not the purpose of all this, although it's part of the purpose. I would like you to pay for one of these from me first, and I'm going to overcharge you for it. As you know, we always do this. The money goes to the MicroWorks Foundation to subsidize scholarships for kids who take the time to learn a skill and master a trade. I'm going to sell them for $150. It's $150. I know it sounds like a lot, but we only have 11, and my guess is they're going to go very quickly. I'll sign each one thusly. I'm going to wait for Kristen to focus.
Yep, focus.
You are looking at that camera like a cow looks at a new gate. Have you seen this one? Have you used this before?
Just one other time.
All right. So as you can see, the crap in question is breathtakingly realistic. The signature is my own. The wood appears to be some sort of pine. It's modest. But you could display it, in any number of ways. You can put it up on a wall like that. You can put it in your bathroom. You can put it in your bedroom if that's how you roll, or you could just use it for a very tasteful paperweight. I'm not going to tell you how to use it or what to do with it, although they do make fantastic gifts. My friend Eileen is still gushing over this. So anyway, that's it. This episode of C.R.A.P. includes 11 pieces of crap. Each one is different. They're like little snowflakes, Kristen. Have you noticed how the wood's different on each one?
I didn't notice the wood, but the poop is definitely different.
Well, no two poops in the history of time have ever been identical. That's science. You can look it up. And Deb has created this process whereby it's not actual. You can't ship real feces through the mail. You know that. This is similar to the process of making concrete, except she injects a lot of air into the mix and then finds just the right shade to create what you see before you. The rest is proprietary. I'm not going to get into it, but let's review. If you want one of these for yourself, you can go to her website and get it for just $25. I encourage you to. If you want to support the MicroWorks Foundation and have one with my signature on it, and well, who wouldn't, with the possible exception of my mother, there are only 11 on the face of the earth, and you can get them here. First come, first serve, $150 a piece. Buy it now for C.R.A.P. Kristen, did I miss anything?
No.
Were you actually listening?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the other funny thing is the focus on this camera keeps going to your head down there.
My fake head?
Yeah.
How do you explain that?
It thinks it's you.
I think, from where I'm sitting, it actually looks like you're pointing the camera not directly at me.
I know.
Have you ever once centered me in any of these things? Ever?
Yes.
And did you tease the baby doll like I asked you to? Is that in the shot at all?
It is, yes. Yep, it's in the shot.
Can you zoom into it? Later, on a future episode of Crap, I am going to feature the bilge baby from a very old episode of Dirty Jobs. It's the single most hideous representation of a human that I've seen in a long time, and that's gonna be exciting. Anyhow, it's not an auction. They're 11. First come, first serve. $150 a piece. This concludes this episode of Crap.
Oh, cut?
That's good.